Bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7!
Still gonna.
Cheating. It's a green. You should get that.
What is he? Holy shit.
Let's go!
Use your magic.
one way out. One way out! One way out!
Yep. Bowie, thank you for the resub. Love to see it.
We can do that with kickback too? Oh, he didn't do a 3, he only did a 1. He can't do it. Okay. Anyways, flying back from Chicago. Flight's at 9:30. You know, get on an O'Hare, no problem. I'm going to have an hour and 50-minute delay in Atlanta. We land in Atlanta on time. It's kind of stormy there. And then we sit on the tarmac for an hour. We don't have a gate. And when we finally do get to the gate, there's no jetway operator. Or jet bridge operator, what they call it. So we sat there for like an hour as my flight gets slowly closer and closer and closer. So I ended up having to run what I thought was going to be like an hour, an hour, 50-minute delay where I was going to take a casual stroll through the airport and grab some food. I ran through the Atlanta airport to get to my next flight, which was 2 terminals away, which I managed to get there. But man, I was tired.
I mean, at that point, they hold the flight, right? Like,
I don't think they do. They were, because like one of the flight attendants was talking to someone else about like, oh, we're just gonna rebook people. So I was like, I do not want to get rebooked. I'm gonna just book it.
I was traveling with Desi,
mm-hmm.
and so we're going through Michigan into Canada,
mm-hmm.
and the lady at the border was like, "What were you doing in Michigan?" I was like, "We weren't in Michigan. We were in Chicago."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, what you were doing in Chicago?" I was like, "Oh, it was a gaming convention. We played this game." She's like, "Did you win?" And we were like, "No." And it was kind of awkward. And then she was like, "I feel weird because like I have to do both parts of this since we have a Canadian and an American here." I was like, "It's fine." And then she like turns to Desi and she's like, "How long have you been away from Canada, good sir, good compatriot, my fellow Canadian, my love of my life, etc., etc., etc." And Desi was like, "I think since like Wednesday, so like 4 or 5 days." And then she turns to me, and with maybe what I would describe as only a cold, dead hate, was like, "Are you bringing any weapons into Canada, sir?" Like, "No, not bringing any weapons into Canada." And then let me tell you about Canadian gasoline.
Yeah.
It is bullshit.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. First off, the way they put the price in, like, you know how you would write $1.39 as 1.39?
Yeah.
They write it 139.9. And that's $1.39 and
9/10 yeah,
per liter. The decimal's in completely the wrong spot.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
It's insane. Then, at the pump.
Fuck you, fractions.
At the pump, they don't let you just fill up your gas tank and whatever the price is, you pay that. Like, even when you put a card beforehand, you have to choose a dollar amount beforehand on your card.
What do you mean choose it? Oh, like choose a total amount?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
You don't know how much it's going to be to fill up your fucking tank?
Yeah, especially if it's in liters.
Yeah, that's crazy. It is insane. And then I put 30 forgetting that it was Canadian dollars, and I got like a quarter of a tank, and I ended up having to stop again for gas in Canada because I fucking forgot that $30 is like $20 American. It
feels like I'm back in high school when I got
gas is so expensive there. It's all right. So it was like $1.45 a liter, and there are 3.79 liters in a gallon. So it was $5.50 a gallon. Fucking lame.
Strange. Feels like I'm back in high school where it's like I've got a $20 bill to go give the guy and do like 20 on pump 5 or whatever.
I hate full service. That shit makes me feel so awkward.
Yeah. So we get the 7 fleet recharge, of course.
Yeah.
Some boosts. Ooh, getting a nice flank going on. Oh, but
And
then
then-
to add to the plane troubles, I land in Orlando and we go to our gate, and the fucking jet bridge is broken. So we sat at the gate for like 40 minutes just waiting for them to fix the jet bridge. I was like right outside my window, so I've got pictures of like 5 people just standing in the thing trying to move the joystick. There's just nothing happening. It was just comical to watch at some point. Ugh.
Gross. Beautiful little
Traveling's
move
tough.
there from Mace. That will also
Yeah.
let Mace regen that extra force with his ability.
Yeah, Noah called it indeed. That beautiful 2 sloop there, thanks to Contrail's little big ol' roll action.
He's gonna lock it up.
Lad is probably in trouble here with only he's got 5 health left. You can take 1 maybe 2 shots, but
Well, I think Obi is gonna bump if he wants a shot.
yeah, there's almost nowhere. I mean, even a 1 bank hits him right now.
Yeah.
I think Anakin's probably gonna 1 bank. I would almost boost with Contrail if you can think you can fit it and just try to block Obi into Anakin or block Anakin into Obi, whatever you want to call it. It does put you really close to that debris, but I don't know. Obi 2 straight? I don't think he 2 straighted. I think he's going in. I think you lock. Do you lock 80 here? I'm gonna roll.
See, I wouldn't have rolled there just in case Obi did the K.
Yeah, it would have been good. He's gonna roll into the lock. Who are we locking? Where are we dropping, boys? I still think you lock 80. And he's not a bad choice though. Force him to use that reposition. I don't think you need a red focus here, but I would probably take one anyways.
Yeah, I don't
I think
think
you
you
confidently
need it
rolled-
either. I think you know that the target's the lat.
Yeah, I think you confidently rolled in the CLT because you don't care because they're shooting the lat, right? There's nothing else that's going to happen here.
So that's white, and the 5 forward's white, so you can't actually fix your.
Yeah. The 5
Yeah,
forward
there's
is why I
the
really like. That's why I really like R4P on the Deltas, just to give them like a blue 5 forward when they need to get out of there and not die.
I'm definitely taking the focus here if I'm Obi.
Yeah, he's directly in range of 2 ships. Not pretty bad.
And
Anakin
the
roll?
1 turn. Yeah, I think you roll to 80 and finish 80.
Oh, he
off.
rolled in the system phase.
Oh, that's right. Can't.
Yep, no rolls. 80 will escape. I think you
Yeah.
just focus,
I think you,
right?
Yeah, I think you focus. I don't know if there's really much else you can do.
You've only got 1 force left. Just focus. No one's shooting you. You can get like a nice shot into maybe Anakin, maybe Mace if you got downtown. Try to catch him out. I guess you could boost closer if you wanted to. But I would just focus. There's no reason to evade. I hate that.
Yeah, not a fan.
You're not getting shot.
And then talk about being a coward. Well, I guess. Okay. Extreme maneuver.
Extreme. 1 hard into Contra. Our kickback. Not terrible.
Yeah, that's okay. I take it back. That's not cowardly. That was good.
Forgot that was extreme maneuvers. Did
I
he spend
agree,
2
it should
force to
be
do that or
illegal,
just
not
1? He spent 1 force to do that, so that was his action. Okay.
Wow,
No bullseye
the
shot.
reset.
I kind of want to shoot Mace here, honestly.
Because you can at least 7th fleet gunner it.
Yeah, and you get the lat rerolls. I would have shot Mace.
Or maybe you want the lat to shoot here. It's a little bit better position. Oh, wait, no, it can't. Oh, my gosh.
Oof. Second blank on these Adas.
So you're going to get the shield upgrade on Obi gone.
Auto win for Teddy getting the Jedi colors correct. Yeah, I really would have shot into Mace, but still paid off, so what do I know, I guess.
He doesn't have bullseye on anything. I'm surprised that kickback isn't the target here.
Yeah, that's... I mean, I'm shooting the lat. If you don't have bullseye, just shoot the lat. You got like 3 shots into that if you count the range 0 shot. You could potentially kill it. It's one free
hit.
damage right there. Down to 4.
Lat has struck, so no defense die. Oh, we're going to make it a crit, and it's a fuel leak.
Crit with... Oh, he's got the R7A7. Gotcha. The 5's next. Obi-Wan should have a bullseye on Anakin, right? Am I crazy? The Ada Obi-Wan. Ada Wan, if you will.
So kickback range 1 into Obi.
I think the lat has Anakin and Arc.
Maybe.
Matt's Anakin, that is.
Hit crit.
There you go.
Obi rolls out of it. Contrail. Same deal. Into Obi. Two hits. Obi will...
Yeah, there's focus fend.
Yep.
Do you force it back? Yeah, he's going to force it back. Definitely do that.
Why?
I think...
For what?
In case Obi-Wan shoots him. Yeah, I think you 7th fleet that if you can. Yep. That'd be 4 dice into Anakin. Oof.
Natties.
No lat roll rerolls needed. Oh god.
Anakin checking for any recourse.
Hit crit going in. This could just be a dead Anakin. Not dead, but not happy with that.
That's a damaged engine on Anakin. That is half points.
That is funny. Kickback confidently barrel rolled into CLT while Anakin confidently boosted into bullseye. They just don't care about the bullseyes here.
Now Obi.
Yeah, you shoot the lat. You've got to seal the deal. 0 is a bummer, but you've got to seal the deal here, right? Yeah.
Alright, range 0.
Hit crit. That's 3 damage with the fuel leak. Oh, hull breach means it's face up.
Everything's face up. Lambolo, thank you for the gifted sub to Andros. Oh, it's the direct hit. The full breach into the fuel leak. And that is an initiative kill, saving a potential kill shot on Anakin.
No, it was disarmed.
You're disarmed. Got him.
Damn, he got me.
Fucking got him, boys.
I think you take that trade if you're Matt. If you're not Matt, if you're Tyler, excuse me. Because you've got Anakin at 1 and you've got 80 at 1.
Yeah, I think you're that was 1 in a million. Tyler. And this is Mace just shooting someone all willy-nilly like.
Spends 2 force, makes it 3. Not bad. So then the kickback, I assume.
And kickback will take 2. Not quite half yet.
Tie ball game at 7. Nice.
Definitely bloody. That was round 3. Just absolutely stupendously bloody.
So yeah,
7-7.
we've got Anakin at 1. We've got 80 at 1. Kickbacks on 4, and the rest of Tyler's list is untouched. But they're Ada, so that means you take one good shot at them and they may be crumbling.
Yep. I do have some news, some stream
Ooh.
news.
Stream news?
Yes. So at Adepticon, I did do a demo of Aerodome, and
Yeah.
I very much enjoyed it. If you guys don't know, it's developed by one of the old FFG developers.
He was the head of OP, Wade Peache.
Yeah. And it has a lot of X-Wing similarities. I like it a lot. It's nice. There is a TTS mod, and I do hope to, on some of the off nights, be streaming a little bit of that. And I'm hoping I can get some of their representatives in to kind of explain the game and pitch it to people maybe a little bit better than I could, other than me just being like, I had fun with it.
Wade Peache. Thank you, Matt.
Yes, Wade Piche.
I think
I did not.
Andy
get
Myers.
test. Yeah,
I was
Andy
gonna say,
Myers would do it. Yeah,
Andy Myers would love to do it.
Yeah, I'm talking to him. We just got to get our schedules are a little.
He's a great guy. Really, really
Nice
like
guy.
Andy. Really nice guy to talk to.
He was the one who I played with, Joe Churchman, and he was kind of like our organizer thing.
I meant to get over there. I just didn't get a chance to, unfortunately.
I didn't do Shatterpoint because they were only doing like this weird appointment system that I was never gonna make, and I wasn't just gonna sit there all day and be like, "Is there an open slot?" Because I know I'm never gonna buy the game because I just don't have any desire to paint. It's just not something I'm into or something I find joy in, and it would be very expensive to get all those pieces painted. But other than that, I've heard Shatterpoint is basically MCP like, but they have like pretty big plans to expand it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so looking at some of their announcements or the things they showed off for the expansions really got me interested in the game. I'm not like a huge fan of the Clone Wars aesthetic they've gone for. I'm just like, I enjoy the Clone Wars. I'm just not the world's biggest fan of it. However, like showing off the Rebels pieces, I was like, oh, I love the whole Phoenix cell, so I'm super into that. You have to build, yeah. They come unpainted, unassembled.
Yeah, you got it. You have to do everything.
Yep.
Real hobbyist game.
Yep. Much like Legion. Some of the models look. I'm really like the sculpt, so I'm gonna definitely paint a few at the very least. You guys should just learn to paint. It's really fun.
No, I don't want to though. It doesn't interest
That's fine. It's very very relaxing. You don't like assembling? Well, just fucking learn to assemble. It's not that hard.
Again, if the TTS, the thing is, the TTS mod probably won't be like an official thing, so we'll have to see if someone makes it.
There's one for MCP that's pretty good. It's got
The
a lot of
AMG
like.
rep there said painting ships is integral to tabletop gaming. That is not true. So
It's so boring. Well,
that is, I mean, again, I try not to shit on them too much, but saying shit like that is just so out of touch with what their community is.
painting minis, not painting ships.
Doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
I don't know. For most like hobby games, painting minis is pretty integral to tabletop gaming.
It's not integral at all. It's not a skill you need.
I mean, it's part of the hobby. It's not that everyone needs it. It's just that like
It's not. There's no requirement.
it's a key aspect of tabletop game. Like it's a key component of the gaming. Whether or not not everyone has to do it, but
It really isn't. I could slap orange paint over everything and it would be illegal.
not Warhammer. Warhammer requires at least like 3 colors, I think. Fascinating.
And I think they also need to realize that a lot of their customer base, especially in X-Wing, is because they don't have to paint.
A bad spot with this Obi reposition here. Trying to catch Anakin if it's a hard 1 or hard 2 towards 80. I don't hate that.
Yeah, it's not bad. Lambolo, thank you for the resub. Yeah, don't worry about it. Everyone had so many people there. I wasn't trying to like bother people, especially like at the tables and stuff. I would just show up towards the end of the day because I just like know my personality and I didn't want to be hanging over people who actually were like trying to win. And just knowing me, I don't care at all. So like,
hey Andre, I'm going to tell you something that I saw at Adepticon that really connected with me. Ooh, friendly bump. That's bad.
ooh, that could be half points. And
Yeah, it is half points. 1.4, Matt. One thing that connected with me at Adepticon was that there was a sign that said, "A painted mini of any quality is better than an unpainted one." Oof. Obi-Wan bumps too. And that connected with me a lot. Better to paint minis than have them unpainted. Going to use R4P17, which means that if you beat out the damage card when you're not defending, you can spend a charge and gain a strain, and then not take a damage card.
Oh, well, good for him. Anakin.
Ooh, I really dislike that with Anakin.
I don't think Anakin's going to be able to ditch that either.
Nope. He just K-turned into possibly a death shot.
By the new way, the wedge at 6 points from my 3 games playing him feels extremely fair. I haven't really even seen the card yet. I'm sure it'll be...
I think everyone right now kind of speculating on cost and trying to proxy stuff is just kind of silly.
I don't think it's silly. I think it's like, why not? Go for it.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. Just funny how immediately everyone's like, "Oh, I want to try this," and it's like, well, just wait till we get points.
You can't release stuff and expect people to not want to do it.
What do you think about that new YT 2400?
First off, I like that Dash is in Scum. That makes sense.
I don't hate it.
Me.
I don't hate it. Having him Scum Rebels is fine.
And then is there a Rebel card for him too that I just haven't
Yes.
seen?
The Rebel card is the Rebel card is the only one I've seen where it's that you can land on obstacles and still shoot.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I just saw the Scum card. Oh, there's damage being taken by...
This is into Contrail. He gets a blinded and a
kickback.
structural.
Kickback gets...
Yes, kickback. All the same. They're clones.
Structural.
I'm glad you
and
wanted to
blinded.
fly him. I'm glad you wanted to fly him, Noah. But I would still try to put him at like 7.
I don't think he's...
I don't know if he's going to be 6.
They price all these standards way cheaper than they should.
Except the Rebel ones.
I worry that Dash is now trash. Trying not to snap judgment, but it doesn't look good. I
think
don't think it looks bad.
I think he's fine. He just needs to be cheap, right?
I think Dash Boba Kanan's going to be a thing, and
Oof.
that is going to hate my life.
Anakin just maliced a thing, probably dead 80. Yep.
That is dead. Yada 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 yada.
See if she gets if Anakin gets his force back on that.
1 crit.
Is it pilot?
Ship.
No force.
Oh, no malice there.
Does
Both
give him another 3
Anakins
points.
Doing work. Dash is from 90s video game, right? Yes.
Yeah, but so I hear what you're saying, Andre, but they also did show off the bomber.
Yeah.
The Lambda. They've talked about the Lambda enough that it's
I've heard
coming.
from everyone that the Lambda is coming, so I'm not worried about it not coming.
Yeah, they talked about that a ton.
I think that the smoke fire rule applies here.
Yeah. Plus, they were talking about wanting to redesign the YT, so it's nice to see the redesign. I think it's a pretty hard nerf though. So like it has to be cheaper than what he's at now. What is Dash now? 8 or 9 points? This is a CLT shot into Anakin from Obi-Wan. That'd be 3. Oh, he's got Predator. Could be 4. Ooh.
Yeah, you
Definite
spun
crit
that
going
for
in.
us. Oh,
Oof.
let's. Oh, it's not
That's
dead.
It is dead. Isn't
Well,
it?
he had the evade, right? Oh, he had no force.
Oof, that's bad.
Oh, no force, and Anakin dies.
Hey, you know what? Let's not just go to jumping to choice. They don't say they don't care about the game. They just want to push standardized, given the fact they just came out with a huge pack that had a bunch of, like, not standardized pilots in it.
I think they do want to push standardized pilots, but I don't think it's like some
I don't
nefarious
think
thing.
it's... Yeah, I don't think it's a big conspiracy. I just think it's a thing they're doing.
I also hate that it's a thing they're doing. That kind of like sucks a little bit of the creativity out of it. But whatever.
Best isn't a mace.
And that'll be a shield on Mace. And Obi-Wan also going to go into Mace.
Should be strained. What? You shouldn't be depleted.
Him with the loudest keyboard in the history of keyboards.
Sorry. Hair crit, Nanny.
To Mace.
Can't read. True.
And Mace will spend the force there.
$10 to $13 should be $11 to $14 at the end. Anyways, I think right now the hate on AMG is a little strange given the fact they just announced a crap ton of new content. But sure.
I mean, listen. My stance has not changed. I will praise the good things and denigrate the bad.
I mean, they're pushing out
what
more
it is.
standards because I like standards, but like it's not mean they're trying to make standards the only thing in the game.
No,
Again,
but, I
we
mean,
just
you
had
gotta,
a pack.
You have to admit they're pushing standard heavy.
They clearly like standards, but I think it's a dual like I think it's clearly a dual system right now. Again, we just got a pack full of
But it's not a dual
non-standard
system
things.
if they're all integrated. Like
Right, but I'm saying they're right now they're trying to have it both ways, right? They want to give you the option to do standardized, and they want to give you the
right,
option
but
to not.
they're giving the option to do standardized, but they're also pricing standard so that you can't take non-standard stuff.
We haven't seen it. That is true. Their standards are very aggressive right now, but we'll see after the points update if they do get nerfed, which they need to. If they don't get nerfed, then we'll have a different discussion. But right now, there hasn't been a points update since they came out, so we'll see after that.
It's a lot of leeway for no reason. It's a false choice. I don't see how it's a false choice.
Yeah, I just think right now I think there's a lot of like.
I guess I just don't
doomsday.
understand what it's a false choice means. Like
Yeah.
I'm just not.
See, Andre.
Andre, if you leave, don't bother coming. I'm kidding. I'll come back.
The one thing they did say about the standards coming in the starter packs is that you can run them with regular cards at the same price, which is nice. So, like, say there's like a 3-point Dutch in the Rebel starter pack, you can just use your Dutch card plus whatever he comes with.
When you're
And not
given
to buy
2
the
or
pack.
3 options, and one is clearly the winner, and the other option is just a filler to pretend that you have a choice. I mean, you're still welcome to take the other Vader if you want. Like,
Yeah, it's not a false choice. The other Vader is still good.
if that's like what we like go as false choice, then like Grievous is a false choice having loadout because it's the same loadout. Like no one flies a different version of Grievous.
Yeah.
just
Anyways,
don't.
I just think this
Yeah,
this whole
that
like
part doesn't make sense to me.
all of these things that are just kind of like, oh, this is clearly all they want in the games. I think crazy considering again they have been showing off things that are not standardized cards. Yeah, like what Maui said too. It's the same thing with non-standardized stuff though, because like when all the Sheathopeds are 4 points, why would you not take the one that's I6? Right? I mean, it's not like a standardized issue. I don't know. Back to the game.
Well, not really back to the game because they're so slow. Set your dials, people. Got it. My granular. Well, I do think granularity is a huge issue and like probably the root of like all of our problems right now.
Yeah. Wasn't the world champion list a list that had 0 standardized cards? That is true. Chris out here with the banger take. Time planning phase when. Hexaod's full throttle format. That's when.
Standard loadouts give some neat options. The problem is they give way more loadout points for way cheaper.
Yeah.
Mace doing Mace things gonna recover some force. Gonna go ahead, probably take a lock or a focus here. I think I might focus because you don't really know who you're gonna get to shoot.
A lock would be nice for next turns, but focus would be defensive. I don't think he's in that dangerous
kickback, right?
Contra or kickback. Yeah, sorry, the one that's cheap.
Yeah, well, you're also a good shot away from taking kickback off the board and bringing yourself in a couple points of winning this thing.
Yeah. Why no 2 sloop from Mace? I don't know, because Matt didn't want to do a 2 sloop. One of the 5K, keep his arc pretty wide. I don't hate it. I get it. Yeah. Maui's hot take, there's good and bad pilots in this game. Very true.
Maui, don't be saying such controversial things.
Matt is clearly a better player than you. Okay. I don't know how you would go to that conclusion, but.
So you're saying he's not? Go ahead, say he's not.
I'm saying Noah's saying weird shit in chat, but I guess that's the usual for Noah.
Contrail's like, I fear no Jedi.
No Jedi. Yeah. I'm going to kill that motherfucker. Yeah. I got Besh, baby. Besh in a dream.
Anakin.
I got speaking of boy stuff, I got a bunch of those. I got a bunch of those boy tarot cards at Worlds. Those things are awesome. Huge fan of those.
Anakin, I think, is Anakin just trying to get a kill before he dies?
Maybe. I think he could have arc dodged pretty easily though. Oh, well, please don't roll while flipping dice. Yep. That'll do it. If you spend your focus. Spend your focus, Obi-Wan it back. Spend your focus, Obi-Wan it back.
Is Obi-Wan close enough? Yeah.
Was the range 2? You can check.
Well, you can't check before. That's the thing.
I think he's range 2. I'm pretty solid on that.
I think so as well.
Just looking at that range band right now, I think he can do it. It's a guaranteed dead on the old structurally damaged kickback. Should give you 2 more points.
He's gonna check for Obi-Wan here.
Yeah, you got it.
Easy peas.
Obi's out of force, but does keeps Anakin with a good chance to live. Although I don't know, he had 3 force. I don't know if you really need to spend. If you really needed to spend that there.
Down goes the backs of kicks. All the other kicks with the wait no. All the other ships with the pumped up kicks. You better run, outrun my diamond boron.
How they did earlier. Yeah, spend 2 force on that one.
Will spend.
Anakin just keeps getting out of this one.
This is range 2. Beshi.
Bash crit? Yeah, bash crit.
Mace. Mace is the ace with the helpful hardware phase.
All these passive mods right now.
Yeah, so much fucking force everywhere. Alright, into Contrail. Let's see what these pea shooters do. 1 hit.
1 of 8. Sort of point out Mace hasn't used heightened perception once this game. And he probably, I don't know if I would 5 straight, 5 straight. Yeah, sorry, I thought I said 5K. Probably 5 straight out of there, yeah.
Ooh, Mace the big swing on Contrail. Contrail
shield.
shrugs it off.
No more shield upgrade.
Crazy.
You know, I really would have. I think if I'm Contrail, I think having a what do you call it? Having a bomb right now would have been huge.
Yeah, a bomb would be very nice. All right, they each should get a point at the end of round 5, and that's going to bring us to 17-12.
What are the blues on the Ada like? I think it's all the banks, if I'm not mistaken. It is all the banks. It's the 2 bank and 3 bank. They only have a 1. Okay. Yeah, no 1 banks, no 1 straight, actually. But all the 2 banks, 3 banks, 2 straight, 3 straight, and 4 straight are blue.
Alright, yeah. Now they fix that. Matt says, the main reason I would think that X-Wing is heading to all SLs is that Jeremy Chambly, don't know who that is a gigantic fan of SLs, and he and the Crates seem to have a direct line to AMG. That is true. They do seem to have the direct line. But I don't know who Jeremy Chambly is, and I don't know their stance on. Just taking your word for it.
Yeah, I've got no information to counter or second that, so sure. Half on Obi would win you the game here. Does that 2 bank go clear Anakin, you think?
No. Wait, I keep forgetting that Anakin.
Looking at that Ada.
Red.
Yeah. Looking at the Ada.
Yes.
I think it does.
I think it just doesn't.
Close.
I don't think it doesn't go far enough, like to hit.
Yeah.
I think you'd have to like barrel roll after it.
Yeah. I think a K turn out of Contrail here is probably what we're gonna see. Like a tight 2K.
Yeah, because Mace has to move first, so that'll work.
Yep, Mace has to move. There's nothing else. There's Obi-Wan, if he moves first, could potentially block it if he does like a 2 bank. But I don't think Obi-Wan's going for Contrail. I think he needs to try to kill the other Obi-Wan, right?
Yeah, and I have not been keeping track, and I have no idea if we're just missing Contrail triggers or if they just haven't.
I have no idea. It's so hard to tell. 4 straight from Mace would remain red, so I don't think we're going to see a 4 straight from Mace there, Noah. I think it's more likely he does like a 2 straight, takes the bump focus. Unless he 1 banks out. I couldn't Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised to see that either. No, 4 straight on the Adas is blue. Come on, get your Jedi. Get your Jedi straight. It
4
keeps the
straight for
stress.
Mace.
He's going to 4 straight, which is interesting. Yeah, there's
That's
that
a
tight 2K. Oh, we want 2 bank. Oh, 2 straight.
Ooh.
He's definitely
Pretty much
repositioning.
just have to evade there, right?
He could use everyone's ability to boost if he wanted to. But just a barrel roll. It's a little distance.
Sevwall, thank you for the resub. 6 months. Thank you, buddy. Zabu Zabu. I like the name Zabu Zabu. It's fun to say. Oh, it's not Zabu Zabu.
Zabu Zows. Zabu
Yeah,
Zows.
I pretend it's Zabu Zabu because that's like way more fun to say.
Zabu Zabu.
I think
Zabu.
since Mace has 1 force, the evade was more important than the barrel roll. But
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I think you're wrong there. I've never been good at flying deltas though. I'm not deltas. I'm sorry, Adas. Oh, well, no action. That's a good guess on Obi-Wan's part.
I tried to make Yoda work and I just never could. You good with Zabu Zabu? Yes. That's what I needed to hear.
Good with Zabu Zabu.
All
Love
right.
it.
So this is Anakin downtown to Contrail. Contrail should be able to turn that. This is a mistrigger because they both did 4Ks, right? So.
Yeah.
Mistrigger on Contrail. He does have an ability.
God, yeah. No, Anakin slooped. That's right. Yep, does he? Does he paying attention? We aren't, but does he is. Oh, you got to spend 2. You don't have a choice. Golly.
Anakin spends the force.
Yeah, Tyler definitely getting frustrated with all this force around right now.
Well, I have no sympathy for the Republic player
The
getting
Republic-
frustrated about the other Republic player having force. That's crazy.
Oh, Obi hangs on right now. Bullseye shot. CLT, but no force. No, he's got 1 force, rather.
Yeah, just 1 force available. Might as well.
It takes 1.
And we'll get the 1 in. Not half pointed yet, correct?
Patience. Not half pointed yet. Needs another half. So it'll be 13 to 19. If you kill Anakin and Mace, you get 7. That would put you at. No, that would do it. Yeah, that's your. Okay, yes, that's your win con right there.
Kill Mace and Anakin
That's your win
with
con.
2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
With Mace, full 3 health.
Yep.
Anakin is only down to 1, so I mean that's your best kill case there. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see that happening.
No, but I think it's the win condition you have, right? Like going for the lat in these Republic lists is always a good first call. Those things enable so much damage that you need to always go for them when you can.
Yeah, and a lot of the lists are built around getting the lats to work.
Yeah. I think you boost lock here, right?
You have to.
Boost lock. You get a range 1 in the mace, you get a mod, you maybe block Anakin? Which hopes Obi-Wan? I don't know.
I mean, listen, this is
that
about
looks pretty good.
This is the best you could have hoped for here.
This is as good, yeah. If you're Tyler, this is as good as you could hope for.
All right.
So the range 0 shot.
Two hits. Contrail can afford to give up 1.
There's 1.
Will.
Oh, he won't die. He's already given up half points. It's fine.
Yep. That is.
Contrail's like, this is fine. I'm on fire, but this is fine.
And now let's find out who wins the game.
Yeah. Obi first, I guess. No, either one first. Ooh, pardon me.
Obi. All right, Contrail. In the mace.
You still got that R7, A7 droid.
Bash.
So that'd be a crit. Yep. Bash is so good.
Bash is so good. Ooh.
Just a crit. We'll give you half, though. Won't kill.
Mace. I believe that's a console fire.
Yep.
Either way, it's not enough to kill.
There's Bullseye.
Yep. 4 big dice.
That'll
4
do it.
big hits. Last force for Obi. That is a kill on Anakin.
God.
Barely.
After those bad greens, after those bad greens at the start, fucking Matt's greens woke up. Man, it's gonna be 19-20. Good game.
Mace gonna go big Obi hunting. Well. Oh.
Jesus.
Mace have any mods? Yes.
They had focus.
And that's a dead Obi-Wan, so it doesn't end up that close.
Dang. It'll still be, what, 22-19? Still pretty good.
Classic.
Classic Ada. Yeah, true. Anakin died in 1 shot. Obi-Wan died in 2.
They each gain a point. And this one is over in the 7th round, 24-19. The Punishers take the early 1-zip lead over Team Magic.
Oh, we'll give him 1.
Any final thoughts?
Yeah, we'll give him 1. We feel bad for him. They're really the little brother of the X-Wing draft league, you know? The one you give the controller to that isn't plugged in. So I figure we can give him 1 here. Make him feel a little special.
Is this your version of shit talk?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, I could call them like bootlickers, but I mean, I think we all know what they are.
Okay. All right, guys. That is going to be it for us tonight. We are going to have games tomorrow starting at 6:30 p.m. Hope you'll tune in. We'll see.